Let's dive deep into the dark, twisted world of school fundraisers.
Listen in with both your earballs. This is really great stuff.
I am the Candy Man.
Who here likes cookies?
Investigating this world, I was shocked at how these programs use kids to be their money-grubbing foot soldiers.
Con artists capitalize on this school spirit.
QSP. It was a subsidiary of the Reader's Digest.
In the 90s, I myself was totally obsessed with selling candy for my school.
$300 cash.
Was this to learn how to handle money?
Limo Lunch. That was the big deal.
Maybe how to run a small business?
I should sell more and get bigger Weepuls to get more money.
No, there was literally zero educational value.
The more items you sell, the more prizes you're gonna win.
Yes, I did say
Prizes.
Children work solely for the promise of two things: rewards and status.
prizes are coming up next.
I stopped into schools and left literature.
The man on the phone is someone I spent weeks trying to locate and interview for this video. He was a legend at my Catholic elementary school. And we had a nickname for you. Do you remember what that nickname was?
The Weepul Man.
He worked for the Fundraiser company, and he was the godfather of the Weepuls. We'll dive into the whole Weepul thing in a minute.
Sometimes I dream about kickoffs still, at night.
The entire school would gather in the gym, and he would talk about the prizes that you could win.
It was definitely something you look forward to as a tentpole event of the year.
I would have a couple tables up there, and I had a real nice tablecloth, and I would put some of those prizes you could order from the prize chart, and that would be part of my display.
The prize pyramid was handed out to and worshipped by every student.
Our first prize level, into your mouth comes your Gatorade. Take it home, go online, and enjoy it in the virtual world.
But if these crappy items weren't enough to lure students to sell,
There were awards, bonus incentives for just being a top seller.
then the offer of awesome experiences would.
You got 15 seconds in the money machine. We would put 200 to 300 brand new $1 bills in there, and then we'd blow that money around.
And let's not forget about the Limo Lunch.
It was a fast food lunch, but it's the limo. That was the big deal.
You were not allowed to wear t-shirts or shorts in the summer or any of that kind of stuff.
It's only as an adult that the status factor presented itself to me.
So it was like an extra bonus for you to be able to dress in what you wanted to wear.
At the end of each week of the fundraiser, if you turned in sales, you got to wear jeans.
Being able to dress down was just huge as a kid.
And that means if you failed to sell, everyone could tell.
Their parents didn't want them to be the kid left out at school that doesn't sell anything.
But if the offer of a jeans day wasn't enough, there was another baseline reward for turning in sales each week.
Oh yeah, what were they called?
A little what?
The little puffballs they got based on the number of magazines they sold.
Weepuls.
Weepuls, that's it, yeah.
Enter the Weepul, the very rare 9/11 Weepul.
Okay, here's a Michael Jordan Weepul.
Weepuls are nothing on the surface.
There's your Albert Einstein Weepul.
But as a kid, they were currency.
There was always a big deal about what the Weepuls were going to look like that year.
Must have been the Olympics, bobsled Weepul,
A status symbol themselves.
and everybody would know how much you sold.
And perhaps the most important motivator to sell.
Do you work with Catholic elementary school kids? They love the Weepuls. Why wouldn't you use them?
Weepuls themselves actually have a weird history.
The name of the company is called Weepul.
Your toy manufacturer.
Iedere €15 krijgt iedereen een wuppie.
We can get into that in another video.
Sell magazines, enslave all Weepuls.
To make sure you earned every week to get the Weepuls, to get the dress down day, to get the prizes.
How do you sell stuff? Ask mom and dad to take it to work with them.
Which brings us back to the topic of status.
I remember the big thing about doing it at work. Companies got really upset about that.
If you're a student, say, with a single parent, and say that parent wasn't able to sell at their work,
Remember that this is a mom and dad project.
Please, mom. Please, dad.
or if you don't have access to a guardian,
Mom and Dad or our grandparents are helping us. That's cool. You'll probably sell a lot more items.
selling candy might not be possible.
All they have to do is sell 3.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
And who would want to be a Weepull-less student in uniform on a dress down day?
And then after they help you, be sure to say thank you.
To make one thing clear, my long conversation with the Weepul Man was really positive. He's a guy who genuinely cared about the kids.
It was a labor of love. You don't want to let those kids down.
In the case of the Weepul Man, I don't hate the player. but I can still hate the game. In my research, I learned that the school doesn't even get the biggest cut of the funds raised. To me, it just feels wrong to have a business model that strategically targets kids to drive profits.
It's time for everyone to get ready
to help your school make some money.
The possibilities are endless.
Little Caesars Pizza Kits.
Donations while performing acts of kindness for others.
Frozen cookie dough that you bake yourself.
Heavy-duty industrial strength trash bags.
Oh, neat. Food items. Ooh.
1,800 thread count sheets.
A readathon.
Mr. Cheesecake.
Now you're ready to sell online.
1,000 units of cookie dough.
Splat Ball. Watch it splat.
You get to have a stinky feet taste.
Family fun putty, as seen on TikTok.
Are you excited or what?
Good luck. Bye.
Have a great day.
Can your school rely on you?